Welcome to Obscure Depths Fantasy Baseball First Baseman Top 10. I need to word that differently, but Fantasy Baseball Top 10 First Baseman. These are my top 10. It is not league specific, so it's my top 10 first baseman in the majors this year for Fantasy Baseball. Number 1, surprise, surprise, Albert Pujols. You know what Albert can do. He's done it and done it and done it. This year, I think he's going to feel really comfortable in that uniform. In Los Angeles, hit about 327, maybe knock in 30, 40 home runs, probably around 100 RBIs. You just know what you get from this guy, and he's going to do it again. Joey Votto. This is an interesting pick here. Not loving him this high, but I just feel like his history deserves him to be up there. He's coming off some injuries, so I'm a little cautious, but I think he's gonna hit over 300, hit around 310, 320, probably 25 home runs and driving 100 RBIs. And that's just kind of what I expect from him. Prince Fielder. He certainly has some holes in his swing, but he can hit the ball out of the ballpark. I think he could win the home run title this year. I think he could hit around 40 to 50. He's going to hit probably about 270, but he's also going to drive in 100 runs. Next on the list, we have Adrian Gonzalez. I think you're going to see a lot of good things from this Dodger team, and it's going to start with Adrian Gonzalez. I feel like he's really going to take that next step and be very, very good for this team. Saying he's going to hit around 330 home runs, 100 RBIs. Billy Butler, this is a guy that a lot of people didn't expect to actually have a lot of power, but he's showing that he does, and he's proving a lot of people wrong. And he's a very good hitter to begin with. So when he starts to get on those power streaks, he's just extremely, extremely dangerous. I think he's gonna be a nice callus for this team. He's gonna hit probably 320 and 30 home runs as well, maybe knocking 90 to 100 RBIs. Edwin Encarnacion, this guy kind of exploded last year like he'd been needing to do for years and years, and now he finally did. I think he's going to take a little bit of a step back this year, but I still think he's a very, very solid player, and he's going to probably hit 30 home runs. The batting average is going to be down there a little bit, but he'll drive in, 80 RBIs. So I really like him. Number 7, Alan Craig. This is a guy that's can play all over. He should be first base every day, I think, for his own sake, for staying healthy. He has 30 home run power. I don't know if he's quite there yet. Maybe next year, but I like what he brings to the table. He's a nice batting average guy too. So he's kind of a poor man's Billy Butler. So I like his numbers to be just a little bit low, Billy's. Right around 300, maybe 20 home runs, maybe 80 RBIs. Freddie Freeman, Atlanta Braves. This is a guy that's been in the league for a few years now and is really ready to take that next step. And this team around him is extremely awesome as well. I love the Upton brothers being there, so I think you're going to see good things from him. And probably, to the tune of 20 home runs, 80, 90 RBIs. The batting average is probably going to be around 280, 270, I think. But, he still is going to be a very valuable member to your fantasy team. Trumbo, this is the guy I love, and I really had to restrain myself from putting him higher on the list. I think he has 40 home run potential. It might come to the tune of a 260 batting average, but you're going to see some good things from this guy. And I also like about 80 to 90 RBIs. Ike Davis is another guy that I believe has 40 home run potential. Will he get there this year? Maybe not. But and his batting average is going to struggle a little bit too. If he hits 250 this year, I think the Mets will be extremely happy. But I see like 250, 35 home runs, probably 80 RBIs for him. This has been Obscure Depths Fantasy Baseball Top 10 First Baseman. Thank you, and goodbye.